Now, Diddy and 50 Cent had never really seen eye to eye, but with all the allegations against Puffy boiling over, it looking like the beef between these two rappers is far from over. Cause 50 Cent is all for calling Diddy out on his crimes.
That's why I don't be going to them Puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking kind of party. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And shit like that is going on.
Now, time and time again, 50 Cent has talked about how weird Puffy and his parties are, clearly stating that he likes to stay as far away from the bad boy mogul as possible. And now, with all the lawsuits and FBI raids at Diddy's homes, his allegations have started to make a lot of sense. You can almost say 50 cents. Huh?
Y'all, 50 Cent is the worst person to beef with. Why did he make a whole documentary on Diddy and sold it to Netflix? It's called Diddy Do It, and why does the flyer and everything look good? Like, this is a mess. And a lot of people ask me why they beefing, and this goes all the way back to the 2000s.
Who shot niggas balls? We don't get them, they gon' kill us all. Man, Puffy know who hit that nigga, man, that nigga saw. He scared them boys from the west side to break them off. Jump on his ass so we run the hall and shake him off.
So when 50 Cent first came out, he felt like Diddy was not supporting him and not doing things to help him out. And then it got worse when 50 Cent did an interview saying that Diddy tried to take him shopping.
Puff was like, yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out? We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it and he's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the f*** just say? I got the f*** away from him because I was like, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But Puff is a fruit pie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little bit I be saying.
50 Cent basically called that man a bomb pop. So then after that interview, Diddy said, I'll show you a fruit pop, and he started messing with 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne. 50 Cent said, oh snap, that's your mommy over there with Puffy. LOL, remember what I told you the other day? These girls be crazy, shaking my head. And then Daphne said, please stop doing this to me. I never bother you, and I am an outstanding mother to our son. Can we please just focus on this, please? And the baby mama really used to be one of Diddy's diddlers. She said, happy birthday to my favorite person, at Diddy. Like, girl, please. That's why the only Daphne we acknowledge is the one from Scooby-Doo. So Diddy and 50 been beefing for a while, but it got worse when Daphne was found in the documents allegedly helping Diddy at his freaky parties with Young Miami. Allegedly, both of them was getting Diddy dimes and dollars to be his sex workers, which is why 50 Cent filed for full custody of their child and started calling her you little sex worker. He said, you moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy. So you moved back and then you started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, you little sex worker. And so now we're here at the Netflix documentary, Diddy Do It, and 50 Cent has not took his foot off of Diddy's neck ever since. And every day since the Cassie video, it's been a new allegation. This one says Diddy hit with a 2003 sexual assault lawsuit by a model that alleges she was drugged with a lace blunt and forced to perform oral sex, says he told her to suck it. And she says she has the clothes in the bag 21 years later, which is even crazier. Ew. And then today, here's another one. Diddy hit with another sexual assault lawsuit. Woman claims he touched her and forced her to have sex with Kim Porter while he masturbated. And just out of respect for Kim Porter, I'm just not going to speak on this because she's not here anymore. And then 50 said, TMZ used this fat boy picture of me because their doc went to Tubi, LOL. It's okay, guys. We're all making great television. Mine just happens to be the best. Netflix wins the bidding war, but if more victims keep coming out, I'm going to need more episodes. So this whole thing just keeps getting worse and worse. But I just wanted to let y'all know the history of why they're beefing. It's really dumb, but it is what it is. Prayers up for all the victims that are involved, and I'm praying for y'all families.
Okay, but here's the thing. Diddy and 50 Cent's beef goes way back. Now, a lot's been said and done for the both of them to have reached this point.
Any beefs going on right now that we need to jump on?
I'm not paying attention to none of them. Oh, no more puffy juice. No more puffy juice.
Oh, really?
And, there's different things that's not really beef, though. That's just competitive.
Competitiveness.
All right, so you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really got no.
Okay, damn. All right, I didn't know what that meant.
Okay.
So he's saying we'll come back to it. All right, my bad. Yeah.
Now, for a while, the drama between these two seemed to have died down a bit, but safe to say that's all coming back up again.
50 Cent has been hyping up his Diddy documentary for months, and the project just landed a prestigious new home.
Multiple sources familiar with the situation say 50's multi-part documentary about the SA suits against Diddy was purchased by Netflix. We're told there was a massive bidding war over the doc, which was produced through 50's G-Unit Film and Television Studios, with multiple networks and all of the streaming platforms attempting to land the series. Diddy was hit with another civil lawsuit Tuesday with model Crystal McKinney. She came forward with evidence after 2016 security footage of Diddy putting his paws on Cassie in a hotel hallway surfaced Friday. Cassie previously filed suit against Diddy and settled out of court 1 day later. Diddy at first called the suits a shakedown, but later apologized.
In fact, 50 Cent's actually coming out with a tell-all documentary about everything he knows of Diddy's crimes. From the whole sex ring to the trafficking and abuse. Now 50 Cent's about to lay it all down for the world to see.
What the fuck's going on in hip-hop?
So the Diddy and 50 Cent beef has evolved. Now 50 Cent is beefing with Diddy's son.
I saw this.
Diddy's son dropped a diss track to 50 Cent.
So Diddy's son is named King.
King Combs. I don't think that's his real name. That's his rap
that's the name. You sure?
T.I.'s son is King.
Because it seems like that Puffy would just name his kid that. Anyways, but regardless, fucking, I heard that. I heard about. Did you hear the song?
I did. I feel like I listened to I didn't fully I listened to the beginning of it and I got like distracted. But I do remember.
No, you didn't. You listened to the beginning of it and it was terrible. So you should have loved.
Now, when you consider the fact that 50's not only had beef with Puffy, but also his prodigal son, King Combs, it's natural to wonder about the kind of dirt that he's got on the Combs family and how much of it's going to be part of the upcoming documentary series.
Well, 50 Cent has responded to the King Combs diss track, which is Diddy's son, and he's addressed it. And, of course, in 50 Cent fashion, he addressed it perfectly. Going on his Instagram page, he posted quite a few things. And he's actually taken up for Tupac, which is really, really... That's kind of the stance he's taken in this, is you allegedly had a part in getting Tupac killed. So, I'm going to be the one that finishes you off for Tupac. So 50 posted a photo of Diddy and his son, King Combs, dancing with the shiny suits, like Mace. And then the caption he said, and this is trolling in 50 fashion, he says, "I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying." By the way, Christian Combs is, a.k.a. King Combs, is saying on his record, "I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys." I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids.
Because, over the years, things between Diddy and 50 have gotten more and more personal, with 50 Cent even going as far as to claim that Diddy was the one who got Tupac killed.
Hey, this is the funniest thing online right now. 50 Cent every day wake up and take shots at Diddy on Instagram. We all see that, right? Everybody know that 50 Cent loved to poke fun at Diddy being, who Diddy is, allegedly. But this is funny. 50 reposted this on his Instagram. I guess nowadays, instead of kids saying no H-O-M-O, how we used to say when we was kids and now it's pause. I think the new thing that kids are saying, that's what the internet is saying, the new thing kids are saying is no Diddy instead of all that stuff. And 50 posted this. Check this out. This is what people saying on Twitter. It says, "I put all my guys in positions, no Diddy." So apparently, instead of saying no H-O-M-O, kids are now saying no Diddy. So 50 reposted this on his Instagram, and he captioned it this. This is what he said. He said, "Oh, I F with son. That's my man. No Diddy." So he trying to use the phrase too. Hey, this is funny, bro. I can see this catching. This is going to be a new trend. I can see people saying this. He said, "I'll boom you right now. F out of here. LOL." So obviously 50 think this is funny. I think this is super funny too, bro. What y'all think about this? Y'all going to start saying no Diddy instead of pause?
But let's just say that so far, everything 50 said about Diddy and all the shady dealings he's involved in has proven to be somewhat true.
I didn't do nothing Puffy did. Yeah, no, it was just so excitement. There's so much excitement that there was no reason for me to put something in our drink. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this. Huh?
The foundation.
Yeah. Thank you. I told you I jump around.
I mean, for the longest time, 50's been the only rapper to speak up about what really goes down at Diddy's freak-off parties.
Looks like Curtis 50 Cent Jackson wasn't trolling when he said he was creating a Diddy docuseries a month ago. Wow. So 50 took to social media and announced that it was a bidding war for the project and Netflix sealed the deal. He said, Netflix wins the bidding war, but more victims keep coming out, I'm gonna need more episodes.
Wow.
Now, the series is gonna detail the abuse allegations lodged against Diddy, and some outlets are saying the series will be called, wait for it, Diddy Do It.
No.
Wow.
I'm watching it twice.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's the perfect name.
Did he do it? Wow.
Man.
That's sad. I feel bad for him.
What do y'all think about 50 doing this, though? Be honest.
That's tacky. That's what I feel about it. You don't
I mean,
kick
he's
a
the
dog when
hustler.
he's
He's
down.
a money maker.
I think it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
but
I think it's brilliant.
you don't kick a
too.
dog
I
when
think
he's
it's
down.
brilliant. Because a lot of times when you try to sell a series like this, they want a major celebrity attachment or they want a major celebrity behind it. And 50 is the guy who can get it done.
And let me tell you, all 50 shows are banging. Like BMF, you know.
Even when he had on ABC.
Yes, Raising Canaan, and Ghost.
I mean, but 50 ain't
Hour.
squeaky clean. He'll let you burn down his baby mama house. He don't talk to his son.
It's just you that I keep hearing say
You
that.
know, so but still, you don't kick this dog when he down.
How many hours a day does 50 have? Because, like, he controlled Ja Rule. He's making a whole docuseries about Diddy. He's got all these other shows. Like, the man works more than anyone else
Yeah,
I
but
know.
he has extra hours. They're called petty hours.
Yeah, time moves slower for those. And then also, we got to point out the fact that the extra angst comes from the fact that Diddy was with 50's ex-baby mama. You know what I'm saying?
His baby mama.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, because they still have a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's extra smoke on everything that he do against
It
Diddy.
is.
I love it.
It is.
What's more is that 50 has just sold the rights to his documentary to Netflix, which ensures that he's going to have the entire world watching. And Diddy's about to be exposed like never before.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
Ensign has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to him.
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Now, 50 hasn't ever backed down from saying it like it is, and he was one of the very first people in the industry to allege that Diddy was into men.
I tell you what, though, who's having a field day with this is 50 Cent. I'm Team 50 all day, every day. Why is it every time 50 comes after somebody, this shit is true? It's almost like he's the real Cleo. Call me now. 50 knows shit that we don't know, and that shit comes to fruition every time. I'm like, all the people he's gone after, it's funny, he's not trolling to troll. He's trolling with the truth. I mean, you got time after time of 50 Cent just being right on the money with shit. And it's just like, oh my God. He's been on Diddy for so long. He's like, yep. And then when Diddy's son came after him, and then who said you can't come after his son? That hold on. Somebody came after 50 and said you got to leave his son out of it. I don't know who did. You guys will tell me in the comments. But he's been from day one the anti-Diddy guy. He's called him out on the homosexual acts. He's called him out on the violence. He's called him out on just being a bad person. And he is having a field day with this. Oh, man, this is really bothering me. But yeah, 50 would be the last person I'd want to be on his bad side, because he'd probably find something out on me that I didn't know. I was like, oh, how'd you find that out?
Now, according to Gary Owen, 50's the kind of person who knows everything about everything. And considering the fact that everything he's exposed Diddy for to this date has proven to be true, yeah.
The nigga Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But this is a little fruit pop. It's a fruit pop. It's a fruit pop. Trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there. I'm just sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures of me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look. Later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying be real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen. I'm trying to
tell him the story.
Tell him the story. So we talking about rumors, right?
Yeah.
And we, when you Google his name, there's a rumor that pops up that he was Diddy's boy toy.
Oh shit!
Right?
Wait, so this is
so Charlamagne said
it's not true, but I told after he brought up this stuff with you, I said, you know what 50 gonna say when he meets you?
Oh no, I don't know that was going on.
You know,
I can't wait to run into him again.
See, what you gonna say to him?
Puffy was playing with your booty in Miami.
You know what 50 gonna say to you when he sees you?
What?
I heard Diddy touched your butt.
Yeah. Wait till I see him.
Am I right?
Wait till I see him. I'm like, yo. Yeah.
Now, 50's always been somebody who's never been afraid of Diddy and all his influence in the entertainment world.
Jennifer is who told Puff to work with me.
Jennifer Lopez. Okay.
And Jennifer was telling me, yo, he is dope. You work with him. Like eventually it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then Puff, that's what Puff was calling me down to do it. But Puff can't even hear it. See, I know he couldn't.
Puff can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy.
He still hear things from back then, that time.
Oh, got you now.
Right.
Okay. Got you saying.
He can't buy the right. He can't. You play it for him right now, and it's hot. He can't buy it. This is why he fighting Drake. When you hit Drake, because he used the beat that he didn't actually use.
0 to 100.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So if he heard it, and then he heard Drake's use it, but it wasn't a hit yet until Drake put the lines with it. He's upset about that because he can't hear it, but he felt like he took something.
In fact, aside from personal jabs, he's also talked about the fact that Puff wouldn't know talent if it slapped him in the face. I mean, because what he likes to do is suppress people's talent just so he can remain the reigning king.
Being someone that's been at, not to a Diddy party, been at parties where Diddy was at, been in his presence. He was always cool with me. It's always been high, cordial, Not anymore. I don't want to ever see that dude after that video came out. But even being around 50, now 50's actually come to my shows, supported my career a couple times. But when you're around Diddy, it's like you got a bunch of people doing this and just laughing at all his jokes, even if they're not funny. If he said, look, the sky's green, he'd be like, it is kind of green. It almost feels like people are just kind of there like, please give me some money. Please put me on a record. Please do this. And it just felt like that. When you're a 50, he don't roll super deep. He's got a couple guys with him that you don't want to cross. You don't even know they're in the room. And everybody seems like they're just chilling, and you can disagree with them on sports. You can disagree with them on politics. You can disagree with them on money issues, family stuff. And he'll just break it down to you, and then he'll listen to you, and then you feel like you're just talking to a guy at a cigar lounge or something. It doesn't feel like you're talking to a mogul, and you don't feel restricted in what you can say around him.
Now, because Diddy's the kind of man who wants everybody around him to become his puppet and suck up to him. Now, he likes soaking in that kind of power without really earning any of it. But 50 is the exact opposite.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. The game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch.
I didn't do nothing Puffy did. Yeah, no, it was just so excitement. There's so much excitement that there was no reason for me to put something in our drink. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this.
And not just Diddy. 50's got the same energy for all of his friends too, including Jay Z, who he claims has disappeared somewhere as soon as Diddy got into trouble.
He imaged himself after a gay painter. Your big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So
this.
now look.
Now 50's made several Instagram posts about Jay Z being missing from action because he knows that after Diddy, he's going to be the next criminal. Even in the past, 50 has alleged that Jay Z is into men, just like his good old buddy Diddy. And when it comes to the leaked surveillance video of Diddy and Cassie, 50 has shared his 50 cents on that too, claiming that Diddy will once again manage to find a way out of this like he has in the past. Earlier, after the FBI raids, he also posted about Diddy's blackmail videos of other celebrities and politicians engaging in illegal activities at his freak-offs.
Why do you think he was offering to take 50 Cent shopping?
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some sucker shit, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. He know 50. Come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand? Just talking shit, want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, yeah, would probably have a crazy reaction to that.
According to Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Diddy definitely asked 50 Cent if he could take him shopping, with the hopes of getting to do the nasty with him later on. And that was the diddler's biggest mistake, because 50 wasn't about that at all.